defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan her revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die. Her plan proved sound. On Bald Mountain, Geralt and Ciri killed Imlerith and 2 of the crones. Spurred by their success, they resolved to challenge Eredin.
Eternal fire, why me?
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Shouldn't have. I'm sorry.
It ended well, luckily. But it didn't have to.
I know, but Imlerith's gone. That's what matters. Besides, I was there the whole time. Had the situation under control. Mind if we change the subject? Any success with the Lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
Tell me everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
Philippa and a former lover? Something tells me happily ever after is not how that story ends.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a Dimeridian band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Yep, that's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
we have this.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go. We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed. Graham et thuir, Robert Mekele, Alfelte. Graham et thuir, Deagnis Kerle, Espirshena a et Clace.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra. He has her at his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much. Let's go to the bathhouse. Might not be too late.
Come on. I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philip is weakened, no doubt about it.
Weakened, maybe, but still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the Dimeridium off, Philippa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
Watch out!
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here!
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay, in case she tries to flee this way.
Fine. Damn, she cast a spell on him.
That's yours!
Philippa, wait!
13 birds.
Damn it!
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood? Stand here and let no one pass.
Witches, no!
Damn it, cast a spell on him. I need her. Gotta catch her.
Bird,
Get out of my way before
bad, no can do.
you asked.
help you.
Help me die? Don't hold your breath.
I'm not out to hurt you.
Bollocks! You will not take me.
I want to help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Kidding me.
What's happened? So quiet all of a sudden?
Gotta avoid hurting her.
Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
What do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
Betray me, and I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything. Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me. Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way. I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? As I will now demonstrate. Not gonna demonstrate a damn... And I don't give a flying fuck. I've awaited this moment forever, so, very sorry, but I care as much about your... Philippa will come with me, and answer... Sorry, can't let that happen.
Sorry to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philip, are you alright?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be alright?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
Our townhouse, in Vizima's trade quarter.
Can I become a witcherette? Please, please.
this morning. My Gretna came back from the market with news. I need a belt set.
Looking for something in particular?
Pretty little trinkets.
Want to give someone a present?
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of trouble.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Coming with?
Lead the way.
We'll start with the bits.
Who are we gonna visit?
You'll see. Almost there.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Horson Jr.
Wrong direction. Horson's headquartered on Temple Isle.
So I thought. But I think we should check something first. Zoltan claims the word in town is we're more likely to run into Horson around here.
Why are you doing this again?
I want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
Don't know. Depends what I see.
He's a good man. Honest, righteous, eternal fire. Step it up!
Once there was a little frog, ribbity rock, rock.
Get out of here.
Little shit.
Not what I thought I'd find.
Horson Jr. wasn't a pious man, but there came a moment when he prayed to all the gods at once for his life. Since the gods disliked Jr., they granted his prayer. Years later, he had just one regret, that at the moment in question, he hadn't surrendered to death, for he had had the courage then to do so, courage he would never have again. So there is justice in this world.
Come, let's see.
Oh,
Remember me.
you can't.
I'd watch your words if I were you.
Witcher! I've naught left. Not a bloody scrap. Human dignity left. No! Little shit!
On the way here, I didn't know what I'd do. Killing him was definitely an option.
Still want to...
No,
Let's go.
We-
Where are we going?
the Golden Sturgeon. A girl who works...
The troop has those skeletons.
This girl we're going to see. Who is she again?
Friend of Dandelion's. Her name's Bee. She's a waitress at the Golden Sturgeon. Helped me contact Dandelion. I wish to thank her. She risked a lot.
Risked a lot? How's that?
The temple guard were breathing down my neck. If she'd been seen with me, she might have been flogged or worse.
Always getting into trouble.
I take after you.
Gave you a chance. Should have taken it.
I spit on anything you give me.
You'll regret that, you cow.
Mind your manners. You're talking to a lady.
Stay out of this. This is not your concern.
Sure it is.
You're a fucking freak too.
He is. Very dangerous at that. The butcher of White Orchard.
What'd he do there? Trim the trees? Eugen. He slew half the village. Dragged the bodies of the alderman and his wife behind his horse to Novigrad. Let's get out of here.
That's pretty good advice your friend's offering.
Sorry.
Thank you. They seem more determined this time.
Shouldn't cross them, I told you.
I'm to bar non-humans from this establishment because some thugs threaten me. Not likely.
It's so good to see you, Bee.
And you, Ciri. Who's your charming companion?
Geralt of Rivia.
That Geralt! Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
Ciri, didn't...
Right. So, I wanted to thank you.
Oh, stop.
Not many would have done it with such courage. This is for you. A trinket to remember me by.
Oh my. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks. But we must still visit.
Ah, off to see Valdo, eh? Well, shan't stop you then. They'll feed you properly there too.
I will. So, your friend, Bee.
What about her?
Nothing. Seems nice.
Geralt. You're terrible.
What'd I say? What's there to see in far corners?
The camp of some traveling circus performers. Non-humans. When I came here before, I wanted to contact Triss. Life was hard. I quickly spent nearly everything the Baron gave me. Triss and I never met, because the temple guard showed up. I was a wanted woman afterwards.
Triss didn't try to contact you?
How could she? She didn't know anything. In fact, she thought she was to meet another alchemist wanting to flee Novigrad. I preferred not to put her in danger. I was being hunted. Had not a copper to my name. Then I met Valdo. He and his troop helped me. Then introduced me to Bee.
Where's this friend of yours?
There! Valdo!
Ciri, you devil incarnate, where have you been?
Come here, darling. Hello. What's this? Brought your granddad?
Hagar, you're incorrigible. Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, greetings. We've heard heaps about you.
Likewise, and thanks for helping Ciri.
Oh, we had no choice. Found it hard to refuse a lass like her. Well, good you're here. Come in the nick of time. Would have been gone by tomorrow.
You're leaving?
They're to start resettling non-humans shortly. We'd rather stay ahead of events.
I understand.
Problem is, we just lost 2 horses, and another 2 are too weak to haul anything.
Ah, we'll manage somehow. We don't leave till tomorrow, so naught to worry about today.
Yes, for some. I'm off to see a merchant. There's a chance I can trade our nags for a healthy horse. Wouldn't want Valdo to have anything to worry about tomorrow.
Oh, don't fret about us. We always get by some. What brings you here?
I've come to apologize.
Ah, pish-posh. What matters is you're back.
This is for you. All that you loan me, plus a small premium.
Ciri, you know I can't take...
And you know I shan't let you refuse.
I know. We'll make it the pot for a wager. Do you still...
Of course.
Then I challenge you.
Gladly.
Geralt, choose one of these.
Coming.
You were faster once!
Giving you a head start. Faster! You're trailing!
Watch where you're going or you'll fall.
means you've slowed.
Just want to admire you from the side.
Can still beat you.
I let you win.
Lovely race! Well, this calls for a celebration. Stay the evening. We've several barrels. Bonfires to be lit soon.
You know, perhaps it's not my concern, but I'm glad you and Yennefer have ended up together.
Me too.
You took your time.
Guess we both needed a while to grapple with it.
So, what was it like? You know, when the wish lost its hold?
Well, there we were, the two of us, on the mountaintop. I looked at her and felt like I was exactly where I was supposed.
More wine?
Thanks.
I'm glad we stayed.
Me too. They like you here.
I like them too. I'd love to drink and race, travel from town to town.
Good plan.
Then our future's settled. If, that is, there's more than ash left of us once this is over.
Defeating the hunt won't be easy, but with the Lodge's support, Avalax...
I fear fighting the hunt will only be the beginning.
What do you mean?
You promised!
In jest? Sometimes I wish I could be like them.
Drunk or giggling? Whichever it is, today's your chance.
I'd like to be all...
Your life is yours, exclusively. You choose...
Geralt, you know that's all because of this damned Elder Blood. It granted me all of these powers, but it's also why I've spent my life...
Then it's time to end this. Once we
Really? Eredin's hardly alone. It was the sorceresses of the Lodge once. Now it's my father. Even Yennefer...
You're forgetting Avalax.
Avalax's different. He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands. Not spinning out of control. It's why he teaches me.
The sooner you get rid of that illusion, the...
What do you mean?
There'll come a day when Avalax will ask you for a favor.
Perhaps. But if so, it will be... And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice.
Hope you're right.
That's Pablo. I plan to learn how to juggle one day.
Incredibly useful skill.
Finally found you two. Enjoying yourselves?
I'd rather know how you fared with the merchant. Managed to get some more...
Lost cause. We need horses. But we'll have to find another...
Ho ho,
I knew you'd warm to... We mean to sneak into the man's stable. With 30 head, a few more or less won't make a difference in his life. Coming with?
Of course.
None of this concerns us.
This does concern me. These are my friends.
They'll manage on their own.
If Ciri wishes to ride with us, she should. She's not your property.
I won't let her risk her neck for thieves.
Lord, I'm tired.
is this? Have you gone mad? We were to revel, not to punch each other to a pulp.
Had a falling out with Ciri's companion.
Ciri, much as I hate to say it, I think it's time that...
I know. The magic's gone. I'm going down to the riverside. I want to take a walk, be alone for a bit.
Sorry for that.
You've no need to apologize for acting according to your nature. I'll meet you back at Dandelion.
Those are grounds full of skinflints. Skinflints riding skinflints to skin.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Wonderful.
Eternal fire protects
Another
us,
drift of
gives monsters the
infamy.
shits.
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have... unusual. How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask?
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated...
Skip the guessing games.
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthir is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
How do you know?
Eredin made sure very few individuals knew of his betrayal. Most are now dead.
Didn't answer my question.
How matters not. What matters is, I know. And I have an idea how to use...
Haven't mentioned
Such drastic means are not always necessary.
So you probably planned off...
Brilliant deduction.
Fine.
Why to bring Gels here? Show him the truth of what...
Fabulous plan, if we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the NL.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me...
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel. Of course, few know of these gateways, even
Elven sages, for example.
For example. One such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between... That's our chance.
Let's go. I know this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
passage is here, past this wall. This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Gels. Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the Lady of Time and Space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree. It's time.
I hate portals.
Welcome to the Didowet Desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, we must go.
What is this place?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of the sea.
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that
there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop. Ah, the portal.
Looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful. Have a look. There it is. papers don't look terribly inviting. Damn it, gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated. Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be. Should avoid those clouds. I'll walk through them. To death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick. If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage. a place like this? Someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage. Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing. Of course. What else? Might have expected this.
Took you a while? Did you run into trouble?
No. Just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eredin's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the Hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eredin start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
Going after Gels is proving quite a trek, but I still don't know why he's so important.
Eredin differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests him. He has little patience for bureaucracy. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. So what does he need in the... Gels is an excellent administrator and an even...
He got any...
Yes.
Doesn't look safe here.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly. last.
This Tirnalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Gel's headquarters.
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than yours.
Oh, who's this? And why are they here?
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone. For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Crivan Spain, at Corman Maca and the Witcher of Rivia. Ketmill. Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Crivan?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
Got any vodka? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you don't touch that filth.
Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think...
No, but honesty's not a facet of your species, so quit spewing bile.
I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems.
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me, so I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action.
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Havalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember? tried to force you to warm our king's bed, treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised, where is it?
You will see it. In your dream.
Ah, yes. The Oneiromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avalach our new king?
You'll do what you want. If you decide to continue serving the regicide, so be...
Very well. Have your oracles...
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
The king is dead. Long live the king.
You must face him on your terms. In this world, in a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the sunstone. With it, you will summon the Nagelfair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tir na Liar will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalach knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let girls go too easily.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word. Withhold support.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to
Once we find the sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that?
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Find the sorceresses of the lodge, and we'll meet at the port.
talk.
You mean me to grab another lass to join us?
See it in your face.
No, I was thinking it'd be us two.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Spare me your lecture about...
I was actually going to recite an anthem praising your glory, but if you're not in the mood...
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what-ifs.
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philippa.
Triss and I found her and freed her. It turned out Dijkstra had her, but the situation's under control.
That's a relief.
So, gonna tell me why you're here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
What do you know about...
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn!
Best run and get him.
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to...
What do you want from me?
Calm down, we just...
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gut.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No.
I'm glad you agree. Besides...
So you...
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Oh, so be it.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Derard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life. They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
Choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty?
Not officially, but...
They say no one...
Aye, so they say.
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, the pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And one...
So theoretically we could...
Assuming we don't mind the company of Deacon.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere.
We'll get into the...
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before even...
You might have lost your...
I prefer to die on my own terms.
See?
One last bit of advice. Find a neat...
Thank you. Whatever...
So do we. What now?
What our friend said about the guards was interesting.
Drinking on duty? Zoltan can make sure they have plenty of hoop.
Good idea. I'll search for the... Let's meet on the oxen.
You're a vulgar one. Can see it in your face.
Zoltan?
Geralt!
They're holding Margarita at Dayrod. Got a plan.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much Mahakaman as you can find and... Yennefer will give the signal. You'll drive through the gates and...
Oh, these are terrible times. Since the mages left town, the hunters have taken to harassing. A dwarf lingering around the prison gates only stands...
Right. I'll go straight to Yen in that... She went to find a way into the ruins beneath the... Nice talking to you.
We can gather it here, in my place.
Walking about all dual-faced, scary decent. Yeah.
Redania.
Geralt!
Stay out of mine.
Find a way in?
Several. Nearest is through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this. Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there, they have no recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one's thought to place sentries there.
Hope you're right.
Here we are.
This is it? Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemelfart issued some years ago. But I managed to find two brawny and obliging passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here.
What is this?
Use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
not coming?
Mucking through ruins and sewers? I'd rather leave it to the expert.
Meaning you'd rather waltz in once the hard work's done? Wet clothes. Oh, joy. Tomb Raider. Seems this one liked elven stuff. Tight. Won't budge. Gotta be a lever around here somewhere. This'll come in handy. That ought to do it. Wall looks brittle. Reeks in here. Die. Wall looks brittle. Reeks in here.
Who's that? Geralt. God, I'm hallucinating.
Getting you out of here.
It's pointless. He'll never open it without the key. The warden keeps them with him at all times. His room is upstairs.
Be right back.
Let's do this quick.
Bad idea.
Raise the barricade! Archers on the roof! Don't freak! Spread out! Fuck you to death!
Mistake.
Eternal fire will turn you to ash. Who are you? How'd you get in here? Intruder! Damn! I want him alive! Alive!
Come on, come closer. I'm coming.
Rita, what have they done? When I get my hands on those whoresons,
I'll gladly help, if I live to see it.
I must take her from here, immediately. I can't pass through the portal with you both. You'll need to get out on your own.
Don't like portals anyway. Go. Barred shut. Need to find another way out.
Ah!
Geralt.
What is it?
Nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
They say about...
No, but I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of...
Not a conversation you're likely to...
They'll weigh their words more carefully.
Wouldn't be so sure. But two heads are better than one. Let's get this over with.
You wish to speak?
To you, not to Geralt.
Geralt stays or we both leave?
Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually.
Fine then. So long as he does not interrupt.
Think of me as part of the decor.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join.
As before? I'm to marry some princeling and become your
You were a child then, and we... This time we offer you a partnership.
The Lodge of Sorceresses has been outlawed throughout the continent. Joining them means facing persecution, always...
Kings die, realms fall, but magic... Realize, please, that you were made for great things. Work... Just as soon as we teach you to control your power...
I have Avalark for that.
You allow this. Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
I don't trust him, I don't trust you. But that doesn't matter. Ciri decides.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas. Altruism is simply not part... You're a tool in his hands, even if you...
We will assure you knowledge and protection. But you shall be your own rudder, captain, and unlike Avallac'h, we can...
We don't expect you to commit now. Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will...
If that is all.
We need to go to Skellige, find the sunstone. Avallac'h awaits.
So? I don't know. Don't really want to talk about it.
Another drift of its
How much? Should have stayed in the forest with my unit.
If this is untrue...
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty. I hope we can trust you. You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting.
It's clearly an...
Bit about Fringilla. What was that? Trist.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
How's Rita know?
She spoke to Fringilla before they imprisoned her. Fringilla said that the Emperor had summoned her, and she'd explained why after no one's heard from her since.
Thought this kind of drama only happened.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. Come, they're all waiting for us.
a friendship
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Anchors away.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hun. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
We must hurry and find the sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Can you teleport?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
I'll get on the Emperor.
Plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of it.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. Show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
At the moment, we don't...
It was created so the mountain elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost... Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the Whites?
The sunstones in Skellige?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies...
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles.
Ermion. I'll talk to...
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Kroch's longship. I'm off.
Good luck.
Swords, but I prefer meat.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricked. The Druid's gone to reason with the dimwit.
Think I'll join Ermion.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him...
Shade of a weak arm swinging at 8.
Something I've always wondered. What do you witchers do when there are no battles?
What are ye looking at?
Damn, you're ugly.
Recognize your type a mile away.
Hey there. Come on.
What you got to? I wanted to surprise you. But since...
Take it easy. Giddy up.
Last night was...
Friends we show heart, foes we show our backs.
And what else would crack, huh? I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you?
This here is my land, Druid.
Would you be king?
That's your bark. Did Croc send you here for my head? Get him! I'll kill him!
What? You lost your nerve?
We should not stay here. Come here! Smell it, nerd!
Shit.
Smell a card. Come, we should not stay here. Come. Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement.
Ha! An agreement?
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Luga's death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak. But why have you...
Listen, Ermion. Know anything about...
The mask of Urber's first, now the sunstone. Monsters may rest... I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Eyvind. He could help you. once told me of some inaccessible...
Where will I find him?
Today? You might also ask the pearl divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bit.
Fishlung?
So they call him. So none know how. It's nothing personal.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Oh, gaggle this time.
Freya be with you.
May your axe never crumble.
Not now.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh aye, they meant... By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale. Been waiting for this my whole life.
Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell... Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing too. Elsewise it'd have plunked.
Avon.
What?
I... just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing a historical treatise on the Enshe Elf.
Ermion? Man never cared a whit about the elves. I've seen through you, you conniver. Cut me to bits if you like, I'll never tell you about the cavern.
wanderer. But death will give you time.
Must be the Pearl Diver's boat.
Look, Erling, told you we wasn't done for the day. Didn't even have to fish this one out.
You daft. Can't you see he's a witcher?
What's a witcher doing here?
Never heard of Skelligers looting fallen warriors. That a tradition? I mean, these are your own people.
You not advise? What do you mean, our own? These are Pharaoh scum.
Went after the black ones with too long.
Listen, heard you know a thing or two about Elven...
Who says?
Ermion. Depends.
Elven ruins, you see?
Druid mentioned some cavern you've never been able to enter.
East of Cair Trode. In a cove you can only reach from the sea. But what you exactly... Hear that, Erling? Call the guards.
Land eyes, good hair.
that odd boy.
How do I say it? I heard the milkfield quite a few yesterday.
I'd rather verify it.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something, and he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
Making too much of it. Avalok...
I don't know, Geralt. I've a feeling it's important.
Fine.
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstone's on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
What are you looking at?
Ah.
Gonna kill the kickers noise.
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find something.
So, any incriminating letters?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier.
Yata Ligen!
We've awoken the sentry.
I'll take it.
Let's see what Avalok's leading.
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities? Didn't know he had a sweet tooth.
Look, Geralt!
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
It seems someone was literally just here.
Avalak's on the ship. We know that.
What if he's not?
Stop. A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena.
herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Yen. Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avalak has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
Let's look at his notes.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalak never got that far. Apparently, you are unique.
And that's why we've the wild... Let's ferret on. See if we...
Never a standard. Might have expected a hidden portal. Elves sure know their fragrances.
Someone's there, beyond the door.
How did you get in here?
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out.
You? I remember you. From Tir Nalia.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalak you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you...
What can you possibly know about...
You'd be surprised.
Like what?
He said you shed Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a... But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to human.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like...
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing.
She must do what she...
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to...
Avlok means that much.
What's that got to do with it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd...
Calm down. The elf was right. You carry Laura's gene. Nothing you can do about it. Inherited her talent and her... That she-elf would give up a century of her life to be you.
Certainly didn't seem...
You were born with a great gift, and only...
What's that?
A necklace. Laura Doran's.
It's beautiful, but...
Yours, to wear.
Let's go. I'm sick of this place. Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri. Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with...
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjall?
I can.
Let's...
Come back soon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Let's look around to...
Lasse, son of Njord. Damn it. He's not Geralt. I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body.
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden. What?
What are you doing?
What you should have done long ago.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the... Begone! Leave this...
Lower your voice.
How can you defend...
Craven's
What would the spectres be wanting of some lad?
I am not some lass. And anyone...
None will disturb it. And what you said.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore. Back to the boat.
Like a boat needs ballast. Sail straight and in.
Whoa, what a sword.
Just wonderful.
I say, look at this.
Let's go. What now? Gonna grow yourself some new eyes, like Vilgefortz did? I remember the moment I killed him. Cultivation wasn't complete. They hadn't grown in fully yet. Looked disgusting, but...
I take it your mention of that deviant was purely coincidental.
Of course. Also heard of this rich blind dwarf from Mahakam. Had them put 2 sizable rubies in his eye sockets. Hear that?
not her type. I hope you don't plan to knock about him as a carrier now. We came here for a reason.
So how do we get up the...
The stairs? I'll fix them right away. Ready.
Let's go.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think. There are times I doubt you three realize how it works. Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, but eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're angling to make it a five-some, there's clearly no room.
Say, look at...
What now?
It appears I must do everything for you. See the sentry who seems to be waiting for payment?
I'm fresh out of change.
Oh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Fearin of the Elven legend. Do you literally read... There you are. Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the lodge's safety. What's your take on it?
My take? Obviously a leading question. No.
Is foreplay that important to you?
This deal with Emir.
So she's not told you anything? Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position?
Stay away from...
She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for... So... Don't you think it's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life?
No.
But you do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
Sure you are. And yes, I can, if the need arises.
Wait. There's something here. Feel it?
No, my medallion.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh. Tuning into elven magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous... What's this? Arahan Luma! That means the sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking stupid. Try to shift the mirrors. At last.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast. We've a matter to discuss.
Let me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now. But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
I wouldn't worry.
Stop playing the jester and listen to me. Once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt... which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested.
You're telling...
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you.
Any other words of wisdom?
You may go. I know you've things to do.
It's clearing up.
The adventure. I remember Huntwell. They showed me...
There, in the water! Shoot!
Did we hit him?
Emperor's orders! Stand down!
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Warm welcome.
You should have come with my daughter. Your welcome. Where is she?
close.
Close, White Wolf, is what you are. You're in... But enough of that. What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that.
Truly prepared to forgive them?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement. I
didn't answer my...
Nor must I.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove... No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Benno. The other sorceresses, they're on Gin Vale near Ard Skellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
And I despise teleports. But have it your way. Let's go.
Geralt?
Thanks, Yen.
Geralt?
Thanks, Yen.
Our struggle against Eredin. As regards the Elder Blood.
Yes, Geralt.
We found this. Won't keep Eredin waiting that.
It seems we've everything. We can go.
See you on Undvik.
Turns out they spoke the truth about you.